Right, wait till I'm live. Wait till I am live. Apparently I am live, and according to the chat room, there's just me in here, but welcome everybody. Always feels strange when you're welcoming everybody and you're not sure how many of everybody there is, but welcome back to Tech Warfare with me, Sid, and let me just quickly, in fact no, we'll not pass the night because I don't want to upset the villagers. But if you caught the last episode, we made that last episode. We finally got the obviously we'd done all of the dock area, but we made the lumpy yard and made it, and that made that all nice and decorated. In terms of the map, that kind of puts us pretty much done over here. There's still stuff around here to do. A fair bit over here actually, and I'm still not sure what to do with this. This is a source of constant bafflement as to what to do with this particular little bit of land, and also here, and especially around here. Now, this is all buildings. We can just get into that. That's pretty straightforward. The other thing, of course, and I am very, very loath to do, is introduce more villagers to the village, because they're becoming glitchy. They're becoming the load of this many individuals poddling around doing, you know, their thing is actually having a knock-on effect, and our storage is becoming especially unpleasant. You know, there's everything is everywhere, and I say I've bearing in mind that I've already got a barrel of eggs there, and I think I should have a barrel of eggs. I know I've got a barrel of wool there, and a barrel of wool there, and another barrel of wool there. This is all villager wool. This is yeah, they are prolific in their work, and problematic, to say the least. Their ability to store stuff, not the greatest. But on the whole, the village is absolutely fine and dandy. It's just that the villagers are a little bit on the stupid side. So. How many of them are there in there? Oh, they've been a little... They're all very happy. It's got to be said. So in terms of what to actually do, let me just get back to the story. It's probably a good place to start, and then we can get our build boxes on the wall, and we'll stick the flower box on the wall. I don't think there's anything in there that we need to get rid of. Maybe we should get rid of half of a big chunk of that lot, just because, you know, I don't think we'll need that many of these saplings. Hi Tara, how's it going? But you know, with that kind of in mind, you know, those saplings, we don't need them, so might as well go. Let me get rid of a few items that I know will have the correct home for them. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good. Anyway, had a good weekend. Mine's been interesting. I've been doing old man things. Well, technically speaking, I've been sorting my shed. I need to. Where is the thing with the site? So what have we got left to build in the village? What? Weapon shop, magic shop, map shop, baker, and bookshop. And then we still got to What do you mean keys with legends? The simple solution to that: get rid of most of your keys. Just have keys. Yeah, what to do? Let's have a quick peek at the map again. So I still need to tidy that area up. Well, I say tidy, mess that area up. That's probably one that. Oh, hi Fiddly. You mean keys on your keyboard? You do like me, buy a new one. I just got a new one last week. Nice silent keyboard. Lovely. Not because it was worn off, just because the other one was getting a little bit on the gross side. So what I was thinking is, if we go, let's have a look. We've got, I think, which is the box we used to make the messy thing? This one. And we've got most of what we need. We just need a little bit more netherrack, not a lot. A little bit more soul sand. Anything in there? We need those items, that as well. Anything else out of there? Podzol, coarse dirt, and I think that is about all of the stuff we were using for that particularly unpleasant place. Oh, laptop. Yeah, laptop's a bit more of a pain. I'll give you that much, because obviously it's not as easy. My lad's laptop is missing its spacebar after an overzealous cleaning, and because it's quite an old laptop, the cost of getting a keyboard in a UK keyboard is about 500 quid, which is not going to happen. Now I can get a German keyboard for about 50 quid, but obviously it's a German keyboard. Let me just pop that in there as well, along with a bit of that. Anything else that I'm missing? But of course, one of the options available with that would therefore be to do a German keyboard and buy a set of sticky labels. In fact, that's a point, Terry. You can buy label sets for keyboards. Why didn't I think of that before? Because I'm an idiot. Apart from that, why didn't I think of that before? So didn't I not? Sure, I saw that. Yes, there we go. Metal barrels. But you can buy sets of labels that you stick on to replace your keyboard labels. That is a definite thing. And I think we just make them like this, do we? No. Oh, okay. We have to do the blockies and stuff. Have I got any? I've got some of them. Any more? Any more for any more? Yeah, unfortunately it's broken. That it's not replaceable. I've gone through the process of trying that particular ball part. Let's take 6 of those. That should be enough, I think. And we'll not use the iron plates, even though we've got more iron than we know what to do with. Anything else that will take a little bit of you? Take some of that as well. And I think that will probably do us for that. Let's head over. Grab you and you. One day I will get round and get all of these sorted. To the industrial district. So this area back here, I'm not overly concerned about. I think what I might do is just stick a few, roughen up the ground a bit and stick a few crates back here as if it's like a forgotten storage area. Just so it's done and out of the way. This bit area over here, of course, is a little bit, and down there is a little bit more visible. So we do need to make this kind of work a little bit better. I suppose the first thing we want to do is Right. Oh, there's a sudden spurt of speed. Let me get a little bit of chisel on. So first things first, we get a little path to the guard tower. Oops. And then chiselate that. God, I tell you, it's warming up again. I'm starting to sweat. But if I open the window, though, you'll get all the road noise, and as you know from some previous streams, the road around here is particularly unpleasant. And a bit of that, and we'll just do one of those just for effect. Now, what did I do over here? I had some mud. I don't think I've brought any of that with me, have I? Did I use? Oh no, I've got mud. Hang on, let me just double check what I used, because we've got wet mud from Mystical World. I don't think I've got any of that left. Dry clay. No. Coarse dirt. We've got mud. So wet mud. Yeah, well, I'll get a few of them, unfortunately. That's just water and a bucket. Well, that's easy. Let's go and get some of that done. I mean water, bucket and dirt even. That might be... That should do us. If I'd have brought any dirt with me, that would have definitely done us. The one thing I didn't bring was dirt. Let's just go and fix that problem. And we still, as I say, we still need to detail out here, but detailing is most definitely not something I will do on stream, because it's just not the most gripping. Nope. One of these boxes, I'm sure, is full of dirt. There we go. That will do us. And we've got a crafting table anywhere. Yeah, there we go. And that can go in, and I'll just blat those through. Boop, boop, and we can leave that in there. Doesn't really matter. I mean, actually, it kind of does matter, because this is a fish shop. I wouldn't have dirt in a fish shop, anything like that, would you? Oh dear, I think I might have to open the window in a moment. It's getting it's stiflingly warm in here. And it's certainly quieter than turning the fan on. If I turn the fan on, then it blows straight across the microphone, which is definitely not things. But let me just do that now. Oh god. Dying. Oh, there we go. That's better. There's a breeze now, thankfully. And yeah. All right. Let's continue. Where was I? I was going to grab that. We want you. Podzol, coarse dirt, more podzol. Dry, and that. I think that's, oh, and some of that. Well, I don't need netherrack, I need a soul sand. Like an idiot. Right, so we're going to have the same kind of affair going on out here. Just get plenty of... Hi, Paul Getter. Oh. Oh, okay. Get all of that picked up. And just keep on getting all of this out. Well, wolves would be a possibility, but they wouldn't patrol. Unfortunately, they would. I think you need something like custom NPCs to pull that one off. I think. Right, bit of coarse dirt. Just splatter it down. I'm going to need to go and grab some more of this because I haven't got enough. But yeah, well, we'll live. In fact, might as well use up what we got, eh? And then I want a few, not many soul sands, but just the odd one. Just kind of popped in around the place. Mainly, we'll get a bit of this lovely sounding stuff that you can pop down. I'm going to need to make more, aren't I? Thought that would be enough. Yeah, I mean, custom NPCs, because that allows you to create NPCs that are not humans, would probably do the trick, but throw a wee bit of this around. Going to need some more of that as well then. That's going to be entertaining. I only think I have to go and mine that somewhere. Not go too mad with this, but one or two of these, one of those there, maybe one there, and the rest podzol. So that gives us the kind of diseased, dirty ground that we're used to over here, and then we need I've still got interesting. Right, where's my tool bag? Tool bag, and I need a chisel and the other tool bag. Not so worried about that. Let's get some leaves, and we should be good to take out this things. It is the slime. It is the slime sound. That's probably why. Yeah, we'll not take out that. That might be a little bit much. Bit there, a little bit there. No. Like that. That. Just make that a nice big hole in the wall. Again, don't want to go too mad, just get a few chunks chopped out of this wall. Until we've got the detail. We'll come back to this side of the wall in a moment, and I also need to do over there as well while I'm at it. Let's get that done. Oh, I had heat sand over here, didn't I? That's the other thing I put down. I didn't have a lot of it, and I'm out of these fungus, so I'm going to have to go and grab a few more bits of that, I think, as well. But we'll get that all sorted. Any more? Don't think we need much more there. Maybe just a little bit out of there, and we can just drop that down. Not there. We'll try and be a little bit restrained. I know the idea of me being restrained with chisels and bits is an alien one to say at the best of times, but I can do it. I did a bit of decorative work in Sid's Modded Life today, and that was entertaining. Having to work with stuff that's I'm just not used to. It was bizarre, and not have certain things. It made life interesting. Made me suffer and do things. I had to use vanilla tricks. Damn it! Give me some more. I just wish the leaf blocks would be kind of standardised. I don't know what we got in here. Not a lot, actually. Probably going to have to go and chisel some more leaf blocks then. Yeah. Okay. Where shall we go and chisel leaf blocks? I need to go out and... I already am in Sid Modded Life. It's entertaining. I mean, I'm managing to get along with panels and the likes, but it's still a far cry from what I'm used to. Let me just consolidate those. I don't need the dirt. I don't really need that or any of that or that or that. What would be really nice, you know, is if you could sit there and copy stuff from one. I mean, almost like things. Almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? Cell management in applied energistics, you know, where you can manage your contents of your storage cells. Just something to put your bag in and go, right, I want to keep that, I want to get rid of all of that, and then it consolidates everything down into one lovely little point where, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's just there and done. That should give me enough wiggle room, I think. Especially once I've got rid of that one. There we go. Itchy beard. And right, I need to. They're going to have to be unhappy tonight. I'm sleeping because I don't want to hang around for them to get done with whatever they're doing. I need to head off and skip through the forest and get some fungus, and while I'm at it, get some things. Which way's the forest? That way'll do me. Get some fungi and some things. Right, there we go. That'll get me out. Right, who's over there? Okay. Oh, because the day when I get rid of them, the only torches you see are the torches that we actually want. Hello, turkey. You're very lucky I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so you don't have to worry about that particular date, or yeah, pretty much all the time. Now, I know I haven't got any funguses left, fungi, because I've used them all. Well, oh, hello. How are you, sir? Should have brought factor sunblock. That's the word I was looking for. Factor 50. Get there eventually. Right. Fungus. There must be some fungus somewhere. Do I have to get my leaves in this biome and then go ahead off to? I think I'm going to have to. This looks to me like it's going to be a. No, that is not going to help me. Actually, I can do it that way, can't I? If I can, especially if I can just keep the orientation, they should. Keep the same MBT values, otherwise they no, there. That's why you end up with different values of leaf. You can see I've got 3 different leaves now. Hi, Annabelle. Yeah, well, I'm more of a. We don't do turkey at Christmas. We do chicken at Christmas. We're not a big fan of turkey. It's a bit dry, but we more tend to have a beef and ham. Because you know, I just prefer my beef. So yeah, forget of turkey is a thing. Right. Obviously, because I don't tend to have turkey with Christmas dinner. It's things. So yeah, I definitely this weekend spent my weekend doing a definite old man thing. Oh, hello. Whoa, dark thing. But obviously, for those of you who know, I got a shed. The Christmas tacos. Yeah, I got a shed the other week, and the shed is installed, and I've got my new workbench arrived at the start of this week, so that's been assembled and installed. Vice has been installed on it and locked on. And this weekend I went in and got handy with the electrics, and I've now wired in an electric power supply into the place. So that's what I'm after. Well, I'm after several things, but we'll have all of these, all of the good. Oh, look at them. It's amazing how much pleasure I get out of I need to let me just do that for a second. Just get rid of all of those. Right, I was going to say it's amazing how much pleasure I get out of a simple thing like all of the plants mods over there. Yeah, Goose was I think Goose was an older thing. I mean, it was if you think it's very Dickensian almost in its. I don't think I've ever actually had Goose. I don't think I've actually had Goose, let alone had it for Christmas dinner. I mean, we've got lots of geese at work. We've got Canada geese. You can tell the Canada geese are very apologetic. Sorry. But everyday taste. Yeah, I don't mind a wrap. I like. I had wraps tonight, but I didn't bother with the wrap bit. I just went straight for the spicy chicken. It was far too much effort to go to the trouble of making a filling other than the chicken. So, that's how it rolls sometimes. There'll soon not be a fungus or a mould within 5,000 blocks of home. Oh, none down there. Not a lot. Right. Those are cute. Make you want to kill them. No, behave yourself. Right, have I got any spare? Yeah, I can get rid of those. More fungus. Oh, the hitbox on these things though is annoying. Right, that. Grab a little bit more, and then that should more or less do us to port back to there and start messing it up a wee bit. Oh, sticks. That's a different one again. I think that's what I like about the Ferdinand's Flowers mod, or the Plants mod, whichever. Doesn't really matter. They just give you such variety in the decoration blocks you can throw in. All right, back here. Hello, windmill. I recognise where we are now. Right, we might as well walk. Geese aren't me. Geese have a habit of a false reputation, and they rely on it to intimidate people. To be honest, they're not as tough as they make out. There's a thing, and this is one that most men will appreciate, is that when there's a creature that stands, its head is about 3 or so foot off the ground, and it runs at you at speed with its head extended, ready to peck whatever comes in things. Most men will turn around and decide that pride is more sacrificial than anything else. I've certainly been pecked by a goose in a few unmentionable spots before now, and I wouldn't recommend it. Right, let's pop that down if we can. and we should be able to get rid of a few bits of... Oh, I did have some of the half of those molds. I didn't have those two though. Okay, but I do want to start off with some whites. Get a few whites out. There, a white there, a white there, with a white here, and then we'll do the same in this area. But nope, that's not the right place. Nah, you just learn to slap them around the face when they come. They soon run away when they get a firm slap. I grew up on a farm years ago, so I've learnt many of the good tricks for dealing with gooses and geeses and mices and mices. Ooh. Oh, that just regurgitated. Ha 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 ha. Now I've got this actually. I wonder whether I can get away with. I don't suppose it'll connect. I mean, it would be great if it was clever enough to connect to that. I'm just wondering if we could. It doesn't connect up there. That's another. You know when like fences and stuff don't connect where you want them to. And that's annoying. But then when you have a fence that you want to connect and doesn't, that's also annoying. And the poor, yeah, we'll put that in. Just kind of divides that off. I don't think it really has any net function, but it fits up here better than it does anywhere else. Yeah, let me just put this away for a second. Let's continue on with the mucky old ground that we're dealing with. I need gravel. If only I had a machine that was making... Oh, I've got heat sand. Okay. Sorry, distracted again. If only I had a machine that made gravel. I haven't got any gravel on me. I'm going to have to go and actually grab the gravel. And gravel and cobble. Oh, I need gravel. 2. What do I think Tom Bombadil was? An elemental. It was a force of nature. I'm fairly certain I can't remember whether it comes out of the Silmarillion, but I know I've certainly seen it somewhere that Tom Bombadil was an elemental force. There you go. Right, where am I going? Sidlington Industrial District, and yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then that and that. You can tell I make coarse dirt a lot. Right, so from there we're going to come out this way. We'll take and leave a gap. We'll do the same over here. I think there was the idea that it was like an older... I'm trying to think, there was a description and it says, you know, is an old spirit, old earth spirit or something along those lines. It's a long time since I've read The Hobbit in anger. And obviously watching The Hobbit doesn't give you quite the same outlook over it. So, yeah. I mean, it's always I always find interesting the fact that Gandalf was a wizard in quotes, but you never really saw him do much magic now, did you? He wasn't like a D&D wizard where, you know, flinging spells left, right, and centre. But then, of course, the other element, the other aspect of that is wizard didn't actually mean magic user; it meant wise man. So maybe it's absolutely accurate. Yeah, maybe a wizard isn't a magic user. Maybe it was just someone who knew a little bit more about things than everybody else. Man, that's getting a bit deep now, isn't it? Where did I start off on this thing? I think I started off with a little bit of no, I started off with mud, didn't I? I'll throw a few of these slimy muds down. Lovely. Blip, 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 blip. And blip. Do I need a bit more of that, do you think? I don't know. Oh, we needed that dirt as well. Yeah, Gandalf definitely fitted the role of the Magi, if you like, the Eastern Magi, far more than things that. Oh God, I am going to have to go and get some more of this stuff. What is it? Dry clay. Can you actually make dry? Before I go running off, can I make dry clay? Yes, you make it from dry clay chunks. So no, in other words. Right, we're going to take a little flight. Yeah, I think it was like an elemental spirit. I mean, it could be like a Gaia-like spirit, if you like. Might be another way of thinking of it. Oh God. I have got my wings on, haven't I? Of course I have. I never take them off. Right, let's try that again. Whee! Don't have to go far, it's only over here. Somewhere. Right, where was it? Whoop! There we go. I knew it wasn't far. Landings, eh? Right, now, if I get that, I do that with that. So it is going to have to be the hard one. I don't need a lot of it, but we'll do it with the axe because that's what I've got. I really need to actually... So it's... my biscuit supplies are exhausted. I had all my ginger nuts this morning. One of the things I often think I ought to do, and I never do this in any season, so I think I should probably start doing it, is actually harrying more tools. You know, why do I not have, for example, a Silk Touch shovel? I mean, I've got the books. I could make a Silk Touch shovel, no problem. So why don't I have one? I think we need to have a look at my tool bag and see what we can do about that. I'll just take a stack for now. Because when you watch, you know, like you watch Hermitcraft or anything, they sort of like, oh, box full of Silk Touch picks and stuff, and when one wears out, now I know they haven't quite got the same selection of tools that we've got here with, you know, the higher durability on the amethyst tools and stuff like that, but it still doesn't invalidate the idea of carrying more than one. Certainly one of the right tool. Where did that? I thought I'd just done exactly the right number of blocks then. Okay, that will keep me ticking. Rockets, and I'm never going to make that jump from there. So whee. And let's head back into this village and continue on with this. Get this thing. Be nice just to have that area finished. Perfect. Right, where was I? I was going to start off with a whole bunch of this, wasn't I? and a bit there, yeah, a little bit there, why not? We'll throw a bit there, bit there, bit there, bit there. I should do with that one. Soul sand, let's get a little bit of that cast. Oh god, yeah, that stuff is unpleasant when you stand on it, isn't it? Again, I want to pack a few soul sands just out of the central kind of way so I can get some warts down. We got this mud, so we'll throw one or two of those around. That should do with that. Now I did. Oh, I picked up the heat sand. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that for a second, and that one. We'll throw a heat. Again, I don't want a load of these because they are very bright. I think that'll be enough of that. In fact, cost. Let's throw a bit of this around. No. Ah, damn it. And yeah, let's get in there steadily. I can't. My two. If you know, people talk about hobnobs and the likes, but my weakness, my great weakness is to ginger nuts and rich tea biscuits. They are the one that will get me every time, which is odd, really. I mean, I actually do prefer the relatively plain biscuit rather than, you know, the richer, more extravagant chocolate covered biscuit, unless of course I've got a chocolate head on, in which case, yeah, not going to get a look in. Alright, so that's that. Little bit of whites again, get them down. White. Perfect. Well, yeah, I suppose here we might refer to those as ginger nuts, but yeah, that's not a nice thing to say. So we're just too late. I just have. Okay. What did I just throw away back in the thing then? We want you. Perhaps one or two of those with a couple of those. Actually, let's take the whole lot. Let's not beat around the bush, eh? While I'm doing this, I might as well just finish this and around the back of the thing, get all of the groundwork done rather than faffing around. Ooh, tainted soil. Did I not have any of that? Let me just go and check. I should have had some tainted soil. I do have tainted soil, which means that I can replace one or two of these. I don't want to again go too mad because it's a really vivid colour, and I think it detracts having too much bright colour in the area. Maybe another one there. There, perfect. Right, so let's go and just stick one or two of those down. And maybe a couple of heat sand. I'm out of mud. Not a problem, we'll live. We'll go with a few of those. I mean, you're not going to walk around this area a lot. All right, laters. And a bit of this. Bit of that. Maybe one of them, and maybe just a couple of those with some wires on it. So the only bit left to do now is around the back of this building and around this corner, and then all the groundwork is done up here. It's all finished. This is you know what? I'll do this between episodes because I don't want to spend this entire thing doing groundwork. It's just that would be too much. I feel. Keep that. So with that in mind, we're going to grab you, and you. A bit of glowy mushroom. Take a bit of bamboo. More glowy mushrooms. What else did we got? Some leaves. Trying to see if there's anything else I've got that take a little bit, a few of those, maybe one or two of those. I'll take that tiger leaf actually. So there you go. Put those in there. Freeze up a slot in the inventory as well. We'll grab that, and oh, we're almost full again. What we? Am I going to use bamboo up here? I mean, bamboo's kind of a lush thing. No, we'll not bother with bamboo. And we shall get rid of those. I'll give me that. Still struggling. Okay, no, we'll live. Right, so in terms of stuff going on back here, let's just throw one or two of those around, and then we'll come over and do similar over this side. Yep. Where are we? Get me some other ones. I'll go there, so that's fine. Yeah, that should do us. Well, you got the tiger leaves and the maple leaves are both. So those ones, those are tiger leaves, those are maple leaves. Right, so get rid of a bit of that lot. And again, we've got no room for anything else, so we'll just take some of the yew. Throw a bit of that around. Now what I did want to do over here is just have like a stack of, get rid of them, yeah, I want a stack of barrels and crates. So over here we can perhaps get away with that going on. Then we can pop a barrel there. Then we can maybe get a couple of barrels like that, just to give it that feeling of, you know, being an industrial area. Okay, so that gives us just a little bit of stuff going on there. We've still got more space there. I'm not going to put it there. Pop that one down there, and then maybe even just stick a again, just throw a little bit of that around. Now we throw a few glow shrooms where can I put a glow shroom? Something's going to take a glow shroom. That one will. Okay. And a bit of a green glow shroom there. Perhaps. Is there any back here? Yeah, there is. I'll stick a bit of glow shroomage there. And we'll even go for a bit of blue glow shroom. And then we can go for a little bit of mushroom as well, if I can find some possible. And again, try and keep the mushrooms and things back so they're not in the trodden areas. Maybe one there. There we go. Then throw down a wee bit of dry shrubbage. And then more over here. Follow that up with a little bit of tumbleweed. Yeah, it's a similar kind of feel. Right, I don't do it like that. Do it back there, because when I come to thing, we'll stick a bit of stink. You'll go. These are quite handy because they will actually go on the glow blocks, which is about the only thing that will. And then we've got a little bit of this stuff going on here as well. And then maybe get a little bit of this going, like. We still need to do the green leaves in there as well. Right, I've said before, half of this is knowing when to stop, but sometimes I don't. This area back here is a little bit awkward, but I think that's probably, give or take, that area done. Now, as I say, there's the back of that and over there, but I really don't want to worry too much. I'm going to stick this this oak barrel over here as well, because it just works out the way there. Right, you. Anything else that I need to do up there? Oh yes, that's right. I need to grab some leaves and finish off what I was doing. Like that. And then a little bit down. Get a little bit of that going. A little bit of that going. Need to do something similar over here. Again, we don't have to go mad, you just have to finish the job, kind of thing. Oh god. That looks alright. Needs doors. Actually, it doesn't desperately need doors, but it's, you know, doors would be handy. Tool bag. Let's get these put away for now. Right, so this is the issue I've kind of got here. I really... I've got a fortune. Yeah, I think we need to... I need to go in and rationalise this a little bit. Alright, let's go and do that. But I'm happy with that. Hang on, let me just levitate up a bit and have a look at this from there we go. Yeah, I think this worked as an area. As I say, there is just this bit down here we need to do something with, but I'll try and do that. Well, they've got no reason to ever go in there. Which, of course, as you know, this pack means that they will go in there because that's how it works. But as an area, I think this has kind of come along nicely. As I say, they're just that, but we don't talk about that. Can I? Damn it! Missed my opportunity by maybe a few seconds. Yeah, that's kind of worked out nicely, I think. Right, let's. Back over here. So the problem I've got is we've got a bag which is labelled tools, and it's got a whole load of tools in it, many of which I will probably never ever need on a regular basis. So for example, my Power X on my mending bow, I don't think I'd probably use that much, because maybe we should use this as a position just to hide a few items that we don't use a lot. So the smite sword, for example, doesn't get used a lot, neither does the shield. The chisel, is duplicated. We've got multiple chisels, so I don't think we need to carry both of those. We definitely you don't need both hoes because we've got that. That's excavate. Something weird going on with this bag, not letting me put stuff back in. Hang on. There we go. So we definitely need the hoe, we definitely need the engineer's hammer. That's a chisels and bits thing, which the hang glider, yeah, probably a keeper. Flint and steel a keeper. Oh, I have got a silk touch shovel. Okay, well, today I learned the book we need. Right, again, it's doing weird stuff. The flint, compass, book is a tool we definitely need. The chisel and bits bags, and that. What do you mean? I've forgotten already. So that and the other spare chisel can go in there. That goes in there along with the shears. That is better than it was. And I think the stone hoe can be consigned to where stone hoes live. Right. What next? Okay. I am going to empty this build box into its respective places so I can then use it to do something else. Sounds reasonable. We'll keep those in there. This is inventory management stream. No, but it's a lot easier to, if I've just got that block free, then I can do pretty much anything I need to do without worry of losing myself in the thingy mabobbit sujimaflob. Oh, there was also that. Anything else from immersive in there? I don't think there is. Okay, that's that. Metals, precious materials, metals, and redstone. Dirt, that's all stuff that will go, and glass will actually go into the system, I think, as well, as all of those should. But we all know about should, don't we? See, what I should probably do is an unloading system, shouldn't I, that just unloads into that really quickly. I'm not that confident with my redstone that that I could. Oh, hang on, that will actually go into a different location, won't it? Oh, we were going to have a look at those. It's just reminded me. Okay, let me just grab that a second. Maybe some of that. Bone meal? Anywhere? That's what I forgot to do, actually. I forgot to bone meal the industrial area. So you're not wrong. You know me too well when you say you'll forget this, you'll forget that. You're absolutely right, I will. So, ancient warfare. Did I have another? I've got fruit farms, which is not going to help me a great deal at all. So if I want a tree farm, need wood, need more wood, need some iron, more wood, that'll do. Need an iron axe, so we're going to need to do nearly made a hoe. And a chest. Have I got a chest before I go making another one? Yeah. So I'm curious as to whether this will be able to handle it, because these things are, the blood saplings are weird to say the least. But about time for that motorcycle, Terry. Water wheel will go in no problem. So if I just grab, I don't know, just a few blocks of something or other that I can use to build with. We've got that. Let's make it a full couple of stacks actually. And blood saplings. Now I can't remember exactly how these grow, but yeah, I am as well. I need to go and find somewhere convenient to do it for starters. Let me grab a bit more bone meal actually. And let's go, we'll head out to the industrial district where I can do the bit I forgot to do. Just briefly. And then, oh, You know what? I'll have to all my inventory. Yeah, there are some absolutely horrendous ones in this area. Right, let's head somewhere where I can get a bit of altitude easily. So if I'm looking for that, I want some kind of extreme hillsy area, maybe over this way. That might give me something easy to build off of. I mean, this area here would give me something easy to build off of, to be fair. Let me just go up here. Whoa, there, let's have a look. And the advantage here is, of course, we don't get any of that horrendous bloody noise that you get with rainfall. I think this might be ideal, actually. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I love this street. We need to. Oh, bloody typical. Let me sleep anyway. I've not watched this. That's not a movie I've seen. So I've recently, thanks to bloody YouTube suggestions, got into Doom Patrol. That's my current thing that I'm watching. So it's available on Amazon Prime. So definitely things. Well, we live on a street that goes from the high street up to quite a few areas, so we do get a good selection of things. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I didn't bring an expansion with me, did I? I shouldn't need one though. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. That's 4. There's number 5. So that would. If this works, which, as I say, I strongly doubt it will, but you know, you got to give it a try, haven't you? Because if you don't, you never learn out new. What's an option? 1, 2, 3. Right. Damn you. So we need to come down underneath this. God damn it, this pig. That should be far enough. I don't think it's an option in any version of Existence I've encountered. Right, let's have a look. We're here. Give myself a little bit of a surface to carefully not fall off of. I will, but you know, that's beside the point. So first things first, will this thing even grow at all, and does it use 1 or 4? Now, it used to use 1 back in the day. I still do, but this doesn't bother me. It's the void that bothers me. Back in the day, it used to be a single thing. Now, this may not grow at all, and it's certainly not acting like it's going to. So what happens if I make it a... No. Just stick those in. I've got a feeling these are not going to grow at all. I recall there was a problem. Hi Wiley. There was a problem with bloodwood saplings and they're not growing in Natura, and I don't think there is an easy fix for this. We could go and try it in the nether, but of course we may not be able to. Well, we can run the farm. There's many ways of running a farm, but let me just get rid of this for now. Just because I don't like leaving ugly lumps of netherrack floating around everywhere. We could try it in the yeah. That's my next point. Now, running a water wheel in the nether, well, that could be challenging, but there was a way around that as well. Tool bag, hammer. And there, and there. Hey! Excuse me. Have you seen a hammer? I think it might be up there. I'll go and grab it. You could, that would be one option. The other option is to try the technique oh, I've got it. Right, there we go. That's a happy. Ooh. Hang on. Hello? Anybody home? No, nobody's home. Right, where's me? Let's go find out, shall we? Not sure whether I need some more. Right. First things first, let's go and prepare, because if it does grow in the nether, wouldn't be the first time. Right, what have I done there? That I need you, and I actually really could use another bits bag. 1, 2, 3. We've got enough. But we do need the. Do we need the chisel? I don't know. We'll pop this down, and we shall go 1, 2, 3. It should be. There should have been an easier way to get them. I don't know whether you can shift right click or shift left click or something, but this will do for now. Now that should now have, yeah, almost a block of water in it. Grab that one out and we'll see. I mean, as I say, if it doesn't grow in the nether at all, it's a weird one, because all of the other nether trees grow outside of the nether. I genuinely think it was an issue where they didn't manage to get the upside down growing working, and so they could generate the trees in the nether with it, but they couldn't get it working. But it'd be very interesting if we can get it farmed, because obviously the leaves drop redstone. Oh dear, that's right. That and that away. Swap you back for that. Get you and just pop that in. Right, to the nether portal. Just curious, I just want to go down and see what the villager breeder situation is like. Because I did obviously spend a lot of time over at the dock area, which would have kept this loaded, I think. And the question is, did I get a lot of babies? I did not. Okay. This thing seems peculiar in that it doesn't seem to work as well, and I don't know why. The version of Minecraft's not... Well, I grew them in Agrarian Skies and Agrarian Skies 2. And I had farms because they were the main source of redstone. And I was going to the nether, so I don't know why I just wandered out. But random piece of coal. Right, now again, let's do the... Ow! Failed. Failure to deploy. Oh well. Nitro creepers. I hate nitro creepers. Let's go and show them my general disdain for them. No use hiding behind that pigman. Did you see that? Did you see how cheeky that nitro creeper just was? I definitely want to catch one of those lava kitties. Oh, tough guy. Right, there was one more, I think. Wasn't there? No, did he despawn? Must have despawned. That would have been an unfortunate thing if it would have been a case of, you know, boom, immediately. Right, so we've got a tree there. I'm just trying to find a good point. I'd rather not do this over a lava lake, you know, for hopefully what is fairly understandable reasons. I see that. What's down there? Yeah, death. Yes, they do. And they sprint, which is quite disconcerting when you're on the receiving end of one. What about you? You look like you'd be a good point about there now. The question is, how the hell do I do this? I suppose the obvious thing is just to pillar up, isn't it? And stop faffing around with, you know, overcomplicating matters. I should have... Tell you what, we'll pillar up on netherrack, and then we'll build the platform out of the platform we're working off of out of nether brick, because I don't want a no. How can I hit that and break it but not think? So if I do a platform up here out of brick, and again I don't want to go mad at this stage because I just want to see if we can actually grow the damn thing. So first things first, we're going to go with a single solitary sapling and some bony meal. Oh, what do I think about the vanilla strider? I think it's an ugly, pointless mob. I think that's the fairest yet I can be about it. It is ugly, it is unpleasant looking, and it has about as much point as a carrot on a stick. So right, we've got that. Now the question, if I place you there and I turn the F8 on, that is in the bounding box thing. Let's just move them. No, come on. Other way, there. So that's still in the bounding box of the actual machine. The only problem is, how the hell do we power it? Now, there is, as I say, a trick you can use, which, if I can get away with this, I'm going to have to... And it may work, it may have been patched. This is the danger of using an exploit like this. But you don't know until you try it, do you? So what we'll do is we'll chop you out. We'll please don't be any lava. Please don't be any lava. Please don't be any lava. Thank you. No lava. Right. So the question is, have they fixed this particular exploit or not? I need to stop doing that. I actually need to replace my mouse. It's getting a little bit long in the tooth. Damn it, they've fixed it. Okay, well that's that not going to work. I didn't bring a hammer with me. That's a technical term, by the way. hammer. However, let us not let that worry. We've still got options. So let's get down from here and go and make a Stirling engine. Check for nitro creepers. And just pick up, tidy up after yourself. Important lesson. So we've got a machine up there. We just need a way to power it. And we are going to head to the storeroom. There is a Stirling, yes. I was curious as to whether they patched that particular exploit, and obviously they have, which it doesn't surprise me. It was an overpowered exploit, but it disappoints me. Right, we need a Stirling. Let's have a look at generator. Oh, it's a Stirling like that. Okay, that's fine. One of them, and let's grab some fuel. 64 blocks of coal should handle it reasonably well. I think we can we not? Interesting. All right, let's quickly sleep. Windmill would definitely have worked as well, even though there is no wind in the nether. Let's use my parachute this time. Whee! Rather than try and land, we'll parachute down. Right, so nitro creeper check. I think it was over this. It's there, isn't it? That one. Yeah. Thought that was a gas then. So obviously the question is whether the tree farm will actually be able to work on the inverted tree. And again, we don't know the answer to that, but we will do in a moment. Okay, let's not do it that way. Let's just go all the way up and down like that, and then we can pop you down like that. We should be able to pop you facing in like that, and let's just give it one for now. The only downside is it doesn't seem to be, it needs to be bigger. But it is getting the bloodwood. Well, that's interesting. Oh god, I think I better. Just in cases, yeah, I can see nitro creepers down there. Sneaky they are. I also see him down there. Death from above. So, no redstone, yeah. Still, if I want bloodwood, we know we can get it. If I extend it out, then it should be able to cope with most of these tree sizes. Because at the moment it's kind of just put those two down. They will grow, but it will keep on. I suppose it doesn't really matter. What about, actually what I should probably do before I start doing that is just get myself out of sight. So obviously we've got the immediate and advanced quality tool upgrades. You've got the highly enchanted tool upgrades, but none of those are silk touch, are they? I don't think they're fortune, not silk touch. I don't think it has a silk touch feature at all, which is a shame. Silk touch pick though? Not a silk touch axe, maybe. Here, have a... You just do something with that for a moment. I'm going to go and grab a few bits and pieces. Let's go back to the storeroom. We're going to want a chunk loading mod, which is going to be the... No, we just need the basic, don't we? So we just need one of those. Ender pearls and stone. Would be an ender pearl, wouldn't it? And some stone brick. I must have some stone somewhere. There we go. I always do that. I don't know why. It's a kind of almost like a blindness to... That's not going to be it. Oh no, that's plenty enough. So we should be able to make that, and then one of those will give me that, so it'll chunk load. We definitely need the... Let's go with a lot. Let's go with a large bounce upgrade. But let's go with... a bunch of that. And what we'll do is we'll try and build it so it's got a certain amount of space, and then around it, around the outside of that space, it'll have a border. So that was all of that. Now, I mean, redstone wise, I'm actually not that shy. You know, I've got 202 blocks and 178 pieces, so I'm not desperate. And you know, as we all know, I do redstone all the time, so it's a major inconvenience for me. I don't think any of these will. I mean, we could put the quality tools upgrade on if I've got one kicking around. Thought I made some of those. There. Let's go with intermediate. I don't see any point of going any higher. Oh, I was going to, yeah, let's just make a diamond axe and go and enchant it with Silk Touch. Any sticks? Thank you. Right, let's go to... Oh, get out the way. Right. I'm going to have a look through their books first, because you never know. Fire aspect, power, shadow step, sharpness. Yeah, none of those. None of that. It doesn't really matter because it's as hard to find them in my library as it is to find them over here, so let's see if we can't find a Silk Touch book. I know I need to take 3 with me anyway because I've taken 3 out of the library already. Let's take a 4th one, we'll go to the library and we'll see what's in there. No, unfortunately not. Right, let's just put the ones, fill the holes in that I have previously made. Right, we want Silk Touch. I'd also like efficiency and unbreaking and all the other things, but let's find the Silk Touch first and take it from there. Unbreaking 3. Da, da, da. I don't know why the hell I put Curse of Vanishing in there. Okay, what the hell we got going on here? Nothing in that lot. Do I want efficiency 4 though, don't I? So, oh, efficiency 5 would actually work as well. Come on, come on, come on. I really should have sorted all this lot. Do you know what? I would love an actual librarian NPC that sorted libraries, but that would also involve it being aware of bibliocraft shelves, and yeah, it's not going to happen, but I still love it. I still haven't found a Silk Touch. There's got to be a Silk Touch somewhere. Mending. Yeah, mending would be good. Silky. I'll probably. No. I almost certainly haven't gone past it because I'm sure everybody would be telling me I'd gone past it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just goes to show how rare as a drop Silk Touch is. Alright, let's try over here. Mending, sharpness, over there. Silk touch. That took a bit of doing. Don't know what he was saying. Yeah, I'd like a guard that's smarter than the guard. I mean, seriously, where are you going? Alright. Fine. Did you just... Oh, man. Really? What are you doing here? Right. Yeah, I just realised he's got lost, you see. Right, so I'll have a little bit of unbreaking and Bane of Arthropods. That's handy in an axe, I find. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. There we go. Right. Let's just head straight over to the Nether portal. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Right, back to the beer now. Right. Parachute. I just saw that at the corner of my eye. Git. Hello. Nitro creepers. One downside to Natura. Alright, so well, it's so this is going to be interesting. So I think I'm going to have to go up into the roof itself, take out all of the saplings, place down a grid. Right, let me try and get up there. Right, so we're going to have to go down and grab some more saplings at some point. In fact, maybe do that now. Did any make it down here? It doesn't look like they did it? Does not look like they did. That's the word's difficult. Right, let's grab as many of these saplings as we've got, or can get. And then I think what I want to do is just try this little sod. Are they giving redstone at all? I'm not seeing any. Okay. Well, that doesn't look overly helpful. Was it redstone or was it fortune? Now I've got a fortune axe, but I have got a fortune pick. Let's just try that for size. Oh, hello. It's fortune, which means we can actually do something with that. Yeah, let's head back. Right, what did I ever do with my quarry? That's the first question. I've got a really, really strong suspicion that I left it in the mining world. So it wasn't Silk Touch, it was Fortune to get off of the leaves, and Fortune is possible. Please, please, please still have... I mean, I've still left the Stirling engine still running, so... Advanced tool upgrade, let's go there. Highly enchanted tools upgrade. Can't use that, unfortunately. I have got... that's a quarry chunk loader, so no use to me. Right. Now we know that, and I can't use my warp stone because things. I'm just looking at my map thinking how inappropriate that looks. Okay. Right. Well, this just changes everything. Well, that was a lag fest and a half. Let's put the Silk Touch axe away. I don't think we'll ever need it, but you know, got it. So I don't know what that little annoying click is, but right, so that's interesting. So we can definitely harvest these, and we should yeah, kind of plans. I knew we could fortune it, but I've forgotten that it was a fortune axe that you use for the leaves, not a Silk Touch, which when you think about it makes a lot more sense anyway, because it, you know, oh man, oh, this already is and after all of that my axe was already fortune. Okay, we need to jump in there, come all the way back, get myself, oh it's like scary. Right, what's left? So this should, in theory, once we've got this running, make me quite a nice little redstone farm. There's another block in here. Damn it! I wanted to just swish quickly over to that and have to. Ah, you sneaky little git! Did he bring any friends? No. Okay. Right, now we can get back to what I was planning on, and also eat. Right, where are you? About there. So if I take you and then go into this immediately and go and place that, then we can expand it all to its maximum size and take this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That size. But then what we want to do is, oh God, stop it doing that for starters. I've got 9 on me, so it's not the end of the world. Plus there's other trees around. It's not like that's the only choice we've got. So let's clear out the nether ceiling to this dimension. Damn it. That's not too bad, is it? I was thinking it was going to be a lot bigger than that. And yeah, so much the same way that we did the overland farm, where I put a border in to stop it planting in certain areas, we're going to do exactly the same for this one. No. And just give it maybe like a, maybe even like a 5 by 5 in the middle, or even slightly larger perhaps. We should probably, just to stop me walking off of the edge, oh hello, we should probably fill that in as well, just to stop anything walking off the edge and joining us. Can't believe I've not actually hit a what's the word, a thingamabob, yeah, one of them yet. That'll do. Wow. You know, I genuinely did not think this would work. I'm still somewhat suspicious. But proof of the pudding and all that. Thank God for having a decent tools though. You. Right. To there, and then that way. So I definitely think we want to be like 2 in. I think we probably want to be closer 3. Because those trees get quite big. It's either going to be either 2 or 3, or maybe 4. It could be 4. It all depends. I mean, the more of this we put in, the less efficient it will be. Because obviously it'll have less growing area. but I don't suppose it needs a massive growing area, it just needs enough area to be constantly growing a few trees steadily. So I definitely think we need to come in 3. That'll give us a reasonable chance of getting everything. We can also then have a look at, oops, hello. We can have a look at the exact size of the centre space then as well. Because the other downs, well, I think that was a little two-stroke, although it seemed like its exhaust was in reasonably good repair. Let's see what we end up with if we do that. Now, I just realised that I think why is that so? Oh, that's not good. Right, let's this is getting a bit sketchy, or at least it feels like it's getting a bit sketchy. Not too sketchy. How sketchy can it be? As long as you're not over a pool of lava, I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. I need to position myself where I can erase the blocks that I don't want without getting stuck. Wand. Now, can I reach that? And why didn't I equip? Can't reach it, damn you. Okay. There's always a way, even if it is just staring up. So if we go with that area, I think we should go one less. I still think it needs to be one smaller. Because I say they're very, very big trees. And I think the Stirling engines, I mean, that block of coal is lasting for certain, but then again, it's not had a lot of work to do, has it? I don't think it's not like RF where it uses the power constantly. It uses it when it needs it. It stores up work units and then uses the work units as and when necessary. So, hello. So we should be okay. Now that should be everything. I'm going to play it safe and just cover this area from view from the outside, because I don't want any inadvertent gas fireballs coming in and making life unpleasant. and we can probably pop that there. Now you've got quite a lot of garbage in you, but so that's that. And then if we go and put in that, that, and that, stick in no, so let's stick the lot in. Doesn't really matter, does it? And then we can grab all of this. Oh, maybe not that. We'll leave you in there. Now let's just have a little parachute down and see what's going on. Damn you! You nasty, creepy, explosive git. Because there's not a lot of saplings in there. That's my... Oh, I didn't get him with one shot. Damn you. Die. So he just like ran over as if I've shot his friend, which was quite... Hello, little fella. Yeah, so you've got like 6 or 7 saplings on there right now. So I think we need to go and see about improving the number of saplings we've got. Whoop. Right. Any more obvious? Yeah, there's one there, look. And that gave us, was that about 3 saplings? Don't see any more. I'll take that one. Right. So, excuse me, so have you seen any saplings? Well, we've got 4 there, so if I go and take out these 2 trees, then... Hi, Neelam. Do I want to take the trees? I suppose I should. It will annoy me if I don't. I also should get rid of a whole load of this netherrack as well. Not all of it, but most of it, you know. And them. Can't stand them things. Right. Well, that is doing its thing. We'll take this tree down and maybe that one as well and see just how many more saplings I can throw into the thing. More saplings there are, the more likelihood of it growing. And then we can actually see the farm working in action, hopefully. Okay, that should be that, and there we go. Definitely need to build something where with this wood as a major theme as well, because it is obviously quite a spectacular wood when you turn it into planks, and you can chisel it. I think. I say and you can chisel it, but then I was thinking, can you chisel it? I know you can't chisel and bits it, but we can use you to make somewhere in there, and those can be, yeah, so you can chisel it. It's unfortunate that once you chisel them, they kind of get this kind of washy orangey colour rather than the nice rich colour that looks, you know, so, well, bloody, I suppose, for want of a better phrase. These used to be pretty destructive as trees as well. They used to be one of the trees that was similar to dark oak, where you could more or less use them to break bedrock, because they'd break pretty much anything they came in contact with. We definitely see a at least one sapling there. What we got over? Oh, there's another. Got any more wood down there? We have. Quite a lot, actually. Alright, what's holding? Is it? Is it that? No, there's another block somewhere in this lot holding it open. Right. I see ya. There's another one there. And probably, yep, there's another one under there as well. And there. Oh, come on. What's left? This is annoying. There it is. Alright, that finally. Let's go down and see what other saplings we got. Redstone, redstone. I definitely saw a few saplings fall. Yeah, there's one. There's another. There's some redstone. 15. That's not bad. I wonder if I should go and get the other tree. That one's getting a bit hairy though, starting to get a little bit more over the edge of the lavary lakes. Ow. Let's try something else then. Oh crap, that is an issue. Okay, so I think the solution to that is going to have to be backfill it. I mean, I don't need to be able to get up here. Let's just go and put these in. Yeah, so if we do this, then they can't spawn. We'll have to let him kind of work his own way out, though. This is the bit where you wish you'd not thrown away all the netherrack. Damn you! Excuse me. Good. Oh, he's in the bloody corner. I'm not going to hit. I mean, I don't think they're going to kill me if I accidentally hit one of them. Right, you aren't coming out, and I want you to move out that corner, mate. Yeah, I'm going to need more. material to fill this with. I suppose I don't have to fill it with netherrack, do I? It just has to be filled. That works. No, just got to get that other one out, but you know, that's relatively easy. We'll just push him. And yeah. Do you want to go play with go play with your mates? Go on, shoot. Bye. Right. Let's block that in. Now here's here therefore is a question. How do I get out to now? If I had quark, I'd have the ability to place a block underneath the thingy, but yeah, slabbing it would have been another alternative. That just stops everything spawning anyway. What I would really like though is I'd like this to grow. If I could get into one just to bone meal it, that would be an improvement. Let's I mean, there's enough of them there. They should be able to grow. They're just taking the sweet, precious time about it. Oh, I've got those underneath, haven't I? That from when I was trying the water trick. Let's see whether I can utilise. Bloody hell! God. I really do need to get a better way in than this, but yes, that will do the trick nicely, won't it? Let's just go in with this. Now, can I reach any of those from here? Not yet. Now I can. Right, where's my bone meal? Come on, you got work to do, mate. Now, is it working? I don't think it's working. Nope, the fortune. The fortune upgrade isn't having the desired effect, but apart from that, it is working. We're getting bloodwood from it, so you know what? It's like I say, I ain't desperate for redstone. It's not like an issue. It was just curious as to whether we could make this work. Things now, the highly enchanted tools upgrade is fortune, so we can go and double check. It was I don't think it is, but we'll expected to see some by now. Gold nuggets from falling pigmen, but yeah, they collect apples, it's not a problem. I think, I mean, again, we're trying to make two radically different mods work together, so expecting it to get hard to work perfectly is, you know, somewhat optimistic, I think. Let me jump in here. Now I don't know whether nitro creepers maybe spawn at light levels, so we'll stick a torch in. Wow, that just... But anyway, yeah, that's it. We know now, we know the answer to our conundrum, which obviously was part of the process. But there you go, that is the nature of the beastie. Anyway, what are we at? 22:13, so coming to close, but let's see. They can go in there. Yeah, everything else in there is just normal, so not some stuff I can't really do a great deal with. Pop you away in there, that and that can go in there along with that, and actually no, that probably wants to go in the ores chest technically, I suppose. Get my tool bag, let's stick the hammer away, and didn't I have something else out? Yeah, there. I knew I had. Let's get that away. You know, I suppose I should be grateful that if I really am damn desperate for redstone, I can just go to the nether and chop down a tree, which is certainly, you know, more options than we have in vanilla. You have to go and mine for it. But that's that. So I did. Always a bonus. And we answered some questions. Those farms can harvest things that grow upside down, which, quite frankly, I'm actually surprised it even managed that. Oh, we got merchant. What you after? Wool, jackets, buds, paper, chicken, bread, lap. Oh, I think we can manage quite a bit of this stuff. Let's go and see. We'll chuck him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I definitely saw. Well, we've got jacket potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of those. What else did he wanted? Bread, didn't he? I could have sworn I saw bread on that menu. Oh, paper he wanted. Definitely grab paper. God, I hate this organisational system. Chuck those in. Lapis and redstone. That's 3, 6, 7. Have you got any gold? Have they mined any gold, or they've been busy making golden apples with them? Because they have a habit of doing that. They've got lots of iron. Wheat. More redstone. Wheat. More redstone. It's just a mess what they do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Chuck some wood back in as well while we're at it. I might as well just carry him over. I don't think we're going to find much of the other stuff. Oh, come on. It's only just come in. No, we missed him. We missed him. Oh well, we can't have everything apparently. Got a goodly selection of stuff waiting for him though when he does finally make it here. And I'm happy with the progress. I think we've got things. I think definitely want to, in the next episode, work on another building up here. I think one of the shops. And continue and try and get this area detailed, certainly on the outside walls, and maybe, as I say, between episodes we will definitely get that corner done, just to get it out of the way. But this area could do with some detailing. I don't think we're going to build anything here. Might build something over on this bit though, and there's probably some space down there to build, but we are starting to run out of space in the town to build, so getting close to having a finished town, ish, give or take a bit. Now one thing I do want to do, and the other thing I might remind me next stream if I don't remember, is the bees in this. I want to see if they actually work. Sydenham's department store. Yeah, that wouldn't work well. I want to see if the bees work exactly the same as vanilla bees in 1.15. So can we use hoppers to dispensers to harvest them, and can we use some of the trickery that goes on with that? Because at the moment we're really not doing anything with honey. That was just to like get them in and then build a shop for them, which we did. And if I was confident that the game, well, if I was confident that the NPCs could find their way up these stairs, and I was confident the game could cope with it, I would furnish this and make more NPC space, but I'm just not confident that they can do any of that. Yeah, I do want to try, I mean, I need to do it actually in Sid's Modded Life, which is actually the, in 1.15, so, and I'm not rushing out 1.15 just because 1.16 forges along and people are starting to work on it, and I know it'll not work. I may give it a try just to see if they work together, but I've got to wait till things. Are you forgetting something, Captain? Apparently you are. And I think we need to do something here as well. There's little pockets of this where we just need to improve the terrain around the place. I mean, at least the chickens aren't constantly dying. Neither are the sheep or the pig. Well, other than when they slaughter them. Not seeing much in the way of cows though. One. Ooh, that is not good. We need another cow then, don't we? We need to get cows going. Alright, that's a thing to do as well. I did make a gallows, yeah. It is there. Complete with stock or pillory, depending on how you want to. I'm sure there is actually a difference, but we've got twin gallows. We can drop them on a short trip. And a headman's block as well with, yeah, it's scary when I actually look back and think how much I've actually recorded over the years. It's even worse when I look back and look at some of the quality of the audio of what I've done. But, yeah, well, I'm a little bit early, but I've really not got a lot I can do in 10 minutes, so I'm at work tomorrow anyway, back on campus. I've got to go and do a stock take in a warehouse. Actually, I've got to go and do a stock take in a TV studio, but it's a warehouse because our main head office is based in what was the old Granada Studios in Nottingham. So, I may be doing a stock take somewhere where Benny from Crossroads once walked, or I think it was, I'm trying to think what was the other one they did in there. It was I'll Have a Pea Please Bob, that one. I can't remember what the quiz show was, but Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.